Hey, here's another brain tip for achieving your goals in this upcoming year. This one's a fairly easy one. You just got to put alarms on your calendar to remind you to do it. And that is move around your visual encouragement. What I mean by that is a lot of times people will have, I've talked about the vision action board, right? You'll have this beautiful vision board that you've put together with all of those magazine cutouts and whatever. And you've got it in this particular place in your office, in your room, in your house. The problem is if you don't move it often, your brain stops seeing it. In other words, it just becomes part of the furniture in your house, right? How often do you walk in your house and stop and notice your couch? Right? You don't do that. None of us do that. We don't stop and gaze at the couch and go, that's such a pretty couch. Or, it's time to get a new couch, right? We don't do that. It's just part of the furnishings, it's just part of the surroundings. And this is one of the reasons why things like positive saying notes or post-it notes or those wonderful plaques that have that really cool quote on it, they you're they work for the first month that you have them there because you notice them for that first month, and then after that your brain doesn't even notice it anymore. It's just part of the decoration, it's just part of the environment. So you have to move it around. You have to do one of two things, right? You either a shift it, move it, so you're redecorating every month, right? You're moving those plaques on the wall, or you're moving. I tell people, don't put your vision board in a stagnant place on your wall. Put your vision board on some kind of like a picture stand or something. Put it where you can pick it up and you can move it. And you're literally moving it throughout your office or throughout wherever you have it on a regular basis, meaning every week. Don't allow it to sit in that same spot for too long, because then your brain's not going to see it. It's not going to pay attention to it. So you either do that or you make a point to notice it on a regular basis. So if you like your week starting with Monday, then on Mondays, you walk to your vision. It's part of your Monday routine that you stop and you literally take 3, 4 minutes just breathing and looking at that board, that vision action board, looking at where you want to be and what are the action steps that you need to take to get there, right? That way, you're constantly reminding yourself that this is where you want to go, or else the brain's going to get distracted, right? Every single one of us, no matter what our job, career, role in life is, stuff happens. Day-to-day routines get broken, or day-to-day routines that you're trying to make, or day-to-day activities that you're trying to make become a routine, they kind of like fall apart, right? Because life happens. So you have to control life rather than letting life control you, which means you have to stop and refocus, remind your brain on a regular basis where it is you want to go. Right? Now you can do this in your, times when you're doing your day in review or your week in review meditation kind of times, if that's what you have. You can do this first thing in the morning by just focusing, what do I need to do today? And really, really stopping and connecting those daily activities to that big goal so that you don't get wrapped up in that, just day-to-day stuff, but you're actually making progress towards that goal. So what it means is you're reminding yourself, what is that goal? And again, like I said on one of the last videos, you've got to do that in a very multisensory way. So do that at least once a week where you're stopping. If you're like, I don't want to have to move all of those plaques I have on my wall every week, Julie. I don't want to have to move my vision board. I don't have that many places to put it. Okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. Just stop and take it in every week. Stop and read it every week. Stop and see it every week. Stop and feel the emotions of what it is going to feel like when you achieve those things that you need to achieve. Keep it top of mind. right? So either move it around or really stop on a weekly basis and commit. It doesn't have to be a long amount of time, just commit an amount of time to remind yourself where it is you want to be and what it's going to take to get there. It'll help. It'll keep your brain on track. It'll help keeping your brain focused. All right. That is my next tip. Again, join us for our action lab, our Brain Hacks Action Lab. Join us. Join us. We're going to get you to achieve all of your goals. Well, we're going to define and refine your goals and then set out a brain-based plan of how to get there. All right. Till next time.